get the Scorpion want with Aster 4? We need to get to Osiris and have Lola fill us in.
Lola!
You all appear well. What of the Emperor, the Colonel, and Gaston?
Well...
I see. Let us go meet with His Royal Majesty. Can I help you?
Apologies.
It is clear as day that you're Scorpio, yes?
Yes, joined them of my own will. It appears that does not sit well with you.
Worry not. Scorpium though he may be, he is unlike those who wish us harm.
If the princess speaks well of you, then so be it. But watch yourself. The more this world becomes assimilated, the more its people are likely to view you as their foe.
Roger that.
His Majesty awaits with his council just above.
Leticia, Raymond, it is good to have you back.
It relieves me to see you well, Father. Whatever has happened here in my absence?
These strange beings simply rained down upon us one day. A whole expanse of the Nilbeth continent fell all but instantly.
And what of the Trathen? Have you heard nothing?
Many of your people have fled their homes to seek refuge in Osiris and Vale. Some fled for the Nilbeth capital instead, but all are safe.
Indeed. Then I am relieved.
The invaders have made no further movements since their capture of Nilbeth. Without the slightest inkling of their plan, the Royal and Imperial navies can do naught but sit in wait off the coast.
These invaders are... Scorpium.
That much is obvious.
If I am not mistaken, their foremost aim is most certainly the ancient coil. They have raided similar sites in other worlds beyond our own.
But the Centralist faction, which espoused such ways, has been eliminated.
You say that, but look at what's in front of you. This is exactly the kind of thing those bastards would do.
Ray, transmission from Aster 4 surface. It's being relayed through a satellite, but I think it's from that Scorpium construction. What? There's no way.
Merchant vessel Aldous. Your return has kept us waiting.
That voice.
Voltor! I witnessed you perish!
He endures.
If only it were surprising. His consciousness persists on the network. Are we to understand that the physical form we fought against in Provenien's cavern was merely one of many he had obtained?
It would appear so. In his cybermind integration, he has abandoned his physical form. And his consciousness is now more directly connected to the Scorpium continuum than most of our kind.
Which means what? Are we to suffer him in multifarious forms no matter how oft he is bested?
That is correct.
You jest.
As was the plan, I have taken up the mantle of the Sovereign and will bring the universe together as one new Scorpium.
You've planned this from the start?
What? You manipulated us from the start.
The history, the traditions, all of Nilbeth stands as the perfect first subject for my rebirth, Scorpion.
None are yours to take!
Hear me, good people of Aster 4. With me as their sovereign, the rebirth Scorpium are here to see all the universe fused as one. The people of this planet will be but the first to join us. Let go of your troubles and your fears. and accept Scorpium. Hark, we offer you naught but enlightenment. The Scorpium are what our people were always meant to be. Leticia Osirius. I trust you hear me. You will continue to resist me. Of that much I am certain. But know that I wish for nothing more than peace and happiness for you all as well.
You lie!
We await you, Princess. Our numbers ever growing.
Ray! I'm detecting lots of Scorpion-looking aircraft taking off from that structure in Nilbeth. They're spreading out over the entire planet.
This isn't good. If they move on the cities, we will not hold out for long.
This will be a far, far cry from our battle with Remington. How are we to wage war against an enemy immune to death itself?
Our only hope is finding a way to curb Boldor's influence.
Elaborate.
The data we require can only be obtained by visiting that tower.
All right then. Nothing ventured, nothing earned, huh? Chloe, what do you think about landing us inside that spire?
The way they're jamming our sensors, a direct landing will be impossible.
Well, get us as close as you can, and we'll hike the rest.
Fret not. I have faith that we will be fine.
Yes, it's as you say. You got it. I mean, we've been riding our luck this far. All right, we get in close, we bust on in, figure out the rest as we go.
Given the urgency,
Likewise, we sure letting along.
This is no longer a reckless pursuit, so far as I know.
Ray, look after Letty and I'll be in my stead.
Yeah, you look after yourself out there too.
Waste not a second thought on us. We shall hold our own here, so that you may focus on the fight at hand.
Pardon me.
You want to give me cargo address to Veer? I see. Even if I wanted to deliver it, it's just not possible. But even if I can't help, you might be able to. Please take it in my stead. But even if I can't help,
Remain ever aware. The Nilbeth we once knew is no more.
I understand. Let us be off.
It pains me to witness the rampant devastation my comrades have brought to these beautiful lands.
Their wrongs are not yours. Allow yourself to find absolution in the aid you provide us now.
But as Scorpion myself, I find I am left seeking to understand the Sentinelists and what they strive to accomplish.
Would not any of us feel the same? I myself spent many a year away from the Trappin, working in service to Austerius. Oftentimes I find myself conflicted, unsure if my priorities lay with my people or with the Austerians.
A natural sentiment,
Do your eyes see the same malevolent spire mine do?
Was there not a settlement in the vicinity?
Let us push on southward.
I hope the people of Nilbeth and the Trappin are okay despite this big, creepy tower thing.
All we can do now is hope and pray they are. Let's make our way for the spire.
All right, so we bust in there, and then we figure out some way to stop Boldor, yeah?
I've got plenty of them. Brave knights from all...
I'll take this over running deliveries any day. I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Pardon me.
This was not a demotion. 'Twas a gracious benefaction. I gladly volunteered to fight on the front lines. This was not a demotion. 'Twas a gracious benefaction. I gladly volunteered to fight on the front lines.
We should have known.
The Centralist. What a load.
Indeed.
It is of though I will fly
Let this...
Yeah.
by our
Agreed.
All right.
the cent.
And some...
Boldor?
The thing.
You are now safe.
Hang back!
For battle!
May your blood run cold! You shall see us deterred!
All right. Let's do it!
Threat detected ahead.
We shall prevail!
Threat neutralized. No threats detected.
Enemies up ahead!
Destroyed. Useless.
Well,
I was bold to try!
not with my promise left unfulfilled. Enemies up ahead. They will regret it. Well, that's over with.
Gaston!
Lady Malkia, Princess Leticia, welcome to our new home.
Why the hell are you here?
By the Emperor's command, I come to inquire whether you are here to offer your surrender to the Scorpium Centralists.
You imagine we might? After you have wrought desecration on holy Trathan grounds not once, but twice now?
Oh, does Lady Malkia speak for all of you, then? That's too bad. But the Emperor is a benevolent man. Knowing full well you would refuse, he chooses still to offer you a final chance. For his wish is but to stand guardian over all life in our universe, those who would resist him included. Come, and behold what abject misery awaits those who reject the Scorpium Centralists.
You believe revealing yourself to us this way might convince us of anything?
If you yet refuse to reconsider, you merely reveal who you truly are.
What is happening?
It would seem to be a compatibility issue with the fused cybernetics. Likely a result of forced modification of what was once a normal configuration.
Be that as it may, we must not allow it to best us. Stand ready! We shall prevail!
Watch this!
How could this be? Colonel Melange. Lola. I can't see her. I can't see anything. Lola. Lola, your face is gone to me.
Gaston, speak now what is in your heart.
You were always a good companion to me. That's why I wanted you to join the Scorpium.
Surely there was another way. Poor fool.
Yes. Perhaps there was. But it was one that I forgot along the way.
I will go and speak with the Colonel in your stead. For now, sleep well, Gaston.
That will only leave me in more trouble. I'll speak to him myself.
He went all cybermind, right? So does that mean he can still come back like Boldur did?
He will not. His mind was not yet fully integrated. His fused state overload was likely the culprit. Whether this incomplete cybermind integration was by his own volition remains unknown.
Duma, have you gained any insight to aid our fight against Boldur?
We still lack adequate data to make a judgment, We must continue.
Let us then. This must be brought to an end.
You would leave him here?
I believe his integration to Scorpium to be genuine. This is where he should rest.
You may be right.
I shall see to this!
We're gonna have to climb our way up this tower, aren't we?
It would seem so. Let us begin.
This seems to be a dead end. When do we trace our steps?
Yes, this strange construction leaves me feeling most perplexed.
Way ahead. Acceleration. Destroy. Warning. Energy levels low. Item obtained.
Let's see if you can handle this! Being a hero runs in the family! How far up do we gotta climb?
Judging by the outside, we're going to be at this a while.
I left no choice but to press ever onward and upward. Not with my promise left unfulfilled.
Preparations complete.
This area would appear safe.
Never thought we'd find a place like this.
Made it halfway up yet?
I wonder the same. With my sensors cut off, I can't calculate our altitude in here.
Just gotta keep going up till there's no more up to go. looks like a dead end.
We should probably try and find another way.
Eat this!
We're done here. Enemies, dead ahead!
We go
Insufficient output. Item effective. Warning. Energy levels low.
That's over with.
It's before us!
This item obtained.
Eat this!
We're done here.
Taking point?
Neutralize. Destroy.
Alright!
Threat insufficient. Destroy.
This area appears removed from commotion. We might find rest here.
Locked on.
That's bottom 2. Item obtained. Neutralized. Item obtained. Over already? Are we sure we can take this?
You rang?
It falls to me!
Enemies, dead ahead.
Duma! Behold! Your fate is sealed!
Batting, destroy. Assault warning. Energy levels low.
More pressing matters to attend to.
Prepare yourselves for battle!
Doesn't look like we can get any further this way.
So be it. Let us return once we can.
Charge complete.
Sure is oddly quiet here.
We should take the rest we are given chance for.
Welcome to your new sovereign's castle. Marvelous, is it not, children of the stars?
Voltor.
Such a pity, young Gaston. So earnestly devoted to me. He offered himself up, certain his cyber mind would help center the network around its new sovereign. Alas, you have been witness to the truth.
How dare you!
His life and its conclusion are now shared upon the network. Trivial though it may be, it stands to help bring forth a new era for Scorpium, a cause for celebration.
Observing Boldor has provided insight into the problems with Scorpium evolution and integration.
Share with me your insights then. Join me. Let us foster our coming evolution together. My dear unique Duma, why do you insist on interfering with those who are willing to support my ascension?
Boldor, or Sovereign, as you call yourself now. After careful observation, we conclude your actions are unconnected to Scorpium evolution and are mere acts of conquest.
Such a biased conclusion, one that has kept all Scorpium from greatness for far too long. We must now be more proactive in our push towards evolution. Come, children of the stars. Join our Scorpium network, and let us bring prosperity to the universe.
I refuse.
Ever so stubborn. But the network is rich with records of those even more resistant than yourself, all of whom chose to integrate in the end. Is that not so, Solange?
You shitting me? Him too?
His mind has not yet been fully integrated. However, his fusion runs deep into his body.
Phalange, Lola awaits your return as we speak. You need not continue this.
Your words are wasted. Here stands a man integrated twicefold, fully conformed to our cause. He has chosen to aid me in our quest for a new future for Scorpium. Now, Valange, give our guests some convincing.
Nice look. What exactly is your deal in all this?
I ventured beyond the point of no return. Nothing more. Gaston is gone. And he was not alone. The people of my homeworld, both those who integrated with Scorpium and those who refused, the people of Aster. Many have perished, and yet here I stand. I, who wish to see the planet Fear free from the clutches of Scorpium. Under the Emperor, under our Sovereign, I will one day make it so. I can work through their own network and see Fear liberated from Scorpium. Were I to stray from this path here and now, then all who have died, all their sacrifices will have been for nothing.
If you are now one with the network, then reach out and lend your ear to your fellow brethren. Don't narrow your thinking. If you don't want their lives to be in vain, then you must continue to live. Why don't you understand? Should you die here today, it will bring about no change. Not to Scorpium, and not to Fear.
Valange!
The path I take is mine, and mine alone. This is my choice to make. Tell her that for me. Tell Lola. Now draw your weapons, and spare me your words.
They want to fight, well, they've got it.
I'll show you what it means to stand firm.
You haven't finished your cybermind integration. If you die here, it's over, man.
If I am to meet my end, then let the... With this... at last...
Why? What consolation might I offer Lola?
This was of his own accord.
What?
He wished for his home planet of Vir to be freed from Scorpium influence. But when it became clear the masses had chosen integration, he and the others were forced to search for other means. This led them to join the Centralist cause. Their aim was to promote an evolution of Scorpium kind, which called for a secession from Vir.
Evolution through secession. Inconceivable.
Yes, impossible even. But still they placed their hopes in such a plan, clinging to the improbable, empowering themselves through integration with their foes. This, in and of itself, should be sufficient evidence that Scorpium is the future.
Damn it, Duma. Come on already, get it together. You still trying to figure out how to deal with this guy?
Initiate combat with his current form. Final verifications will follow.
Ah, great. Not sure why I ever expected a different answer.
Still you choose resistance? So be it. Such will only prove to bolster the future of Scorpium.
Incoming attack. Initiate emergency measures. Vatting at maximum.
Great links to assimilate this planet! Assimilate Nilbeth!
Oh, but it is not Nilbeth. What incredible strength! It is a shame to see it wasted. Why must it be you powerful few who refuse so unmovingly to join us?
Hey, we aren't finished here!
This has been quite an informative encounter. Though I do hope you come to me with a more favorable answer when next we meet.
Duma! I thought you were working out a plan! What the hell are we supposed to do?
Elena, I request you scan for any remaining traces of life in Boldor.
No biosigns. The body appears vacant of his consciousness.
He has completed his return to his digital form. You will require my assistance for what follows. Once you are ready, gather together. We have reached a conclusion. To apprehend a Cybermine-integrated entity, we must confront them as a like format.
Buddy, your final answer is to force us to integrate?
You are correct, in part. Only in a quasi-integrated state.
Quasi...
Recall the training facilities on Parapium. As then, you will be virtually shifted into the same realm of existence. Once you enter the network, you will be able to track down the being once known as Boldor, and sever him at the source.
Did Gaston not fail to accomplish just that? What you ask is beyond most all of us.
Thus, virtually. Unlike Boldor, we will not separate the death of the body from that of the mind. This will allow us to infiltrate the network. However, should either mind or body perish, there is no return.
Is this quasi-cybermind integration something I too am capable of?
By my calculations, yes.
Where? How?
Here and now. The spire itself has functionality similar to an integration plant. Likely in an effort to simultaneously assimilate a greater number of this planet's populace.
Okay, so our consciousness is going to be pulled out of us and uploaded onto the Scorpium network? And what the heck happens to our bodies in the meantime?
They will remain here, defenseless, limp, and unconscious.
You want us to lose consciousness here?
We are in enemy territory. Who among us would dare leave themselves defenseless in such conditions?
Princess Leticia, are you safe?
Lola?
Colonel, he's still... Your Highness. Thank you. For helping Gaston and the Colonel.
I was helpless to save them.
No, you have. Gaston may be lost to us, but the Colonel... he still lives.
Huh, really?
All this is our own doing. It was we who brought the Scorpium here, and we who left the Emperor a twisted man. Allow me to atone for our misdeeds, here and now. You will be pursuing the Emperor. I will stand watch here as you enter the network.
We are in your hands. Little Duma?
Gather together. Commencing digitalization for Scorpium network traversal.
Cybermind integration. Is this what everyone sees when they fuse with Scorpium? Huh. So, this is what sharing knowledge is like. Each of these streams are... Scorpiums. Ours.
Boldor's. Damn it! No! It's pulling me in! I can't fight it! No, wait! Stop! Damn it! I'm getting pulled into Boldor's stream!
What are you doing? Compose yourself!
Albert!
Follow me. I have found the exit.
The exit?
This is our place. What do you mean? Within this pandemonium of shared knowledge coursing among the Scorpion network, this place appears to be stable enough for you and I to exist.
Here? But why?
I do not think to know how you feel, but I myself,
Huh?
I shall say this only once.
Once what?
Here in Ada, this is where my trust in you was placed, with all sincerity. Do you recall what I said to you when Maester Midas inquired about my arm? I said, you must never tell the princess.
Yeah, sure. I remember that. Wait, you know I didn't tell her, right?
I do. Thinking back upon it now, I know not my feelings at the time. However, I know my trust in you was given without hesitancy, and that you would abide my word and keep my truth a secret.
Oh.
What? I am revealing to you my gratitude in all sincerity for all that you have done. I shall not endure mockery by you for mine candid act.
No, man, no. It's just, it clicked that this is Ada. Back when Elena crashed, I tried to go save her alone, but you got all upset, yelled at me, then helped me. Yeah. This is where I was able to actually trust you for the first time. That's why this is our place, isn't it?
You need not put every sentiment into words.
Some stuff you gotta say out loud, my friend. Even with all this shared knowledge, the feeling we share, our trust in each other, that's just between you and me. It's a bit ironic, ain't it? I can finally see the benefit of Scorpium a tad.
Yet, that understanding changes not what we must do.
Exactly. All right, come on, Albert. Everyone's waiting for us up ahead.
Indeed. Do not fall behind. I may not come to your aid next time.
I know you got my back.
My word.
Welcome to the Scorpium Network. We have entered a projection of Boldor's deep psyche.
Virtual forms. Huh. Hey, is the form I'm seeing of you real?
I, too, exist merely as data on the Scorpium Network.
It feels revealing to have them looking directly at the constructs of our consciousness. Does it not?
Your consciousness is revealing? I don't get it.
Ray, please do not stare at me so directly.
Yeah, right, yeah. Sorry. I just never heard you say something like that before, you know? Couldn't help it.
If this is all a projection of Boldor's psyche, that means we're essentially inside his mind?
Uncertain, but such an understanding may prove adequate.
And should he be defeated within this space, all shall be at an end?
That is correct. You should remain cautious, however. Inside his own mind.
He is not liable to place himself at a disadvantage.
Correct.
Well, we came this far. Can't turn back now.
And as always, we will be fine.
It seems Boldor is more intricately entwined with the Scorpium network than I hypothesized.
And this disadvantages our efforts.
It will leave him with more power and influence over the other Scorpion, and will make isolating him from the network difficult.
How is it that he came to be so strongly bound?
A connection this strong reflects both his strength of will pre-integration and his tenaciousness thereafter.
Ah, strength of will, huh?
Initiating protocol.
Which of these paths will take us where we need be?
We have no choice but to go by our instinct. The natural laws of the outside world do not seem to apply here.
Data interference detected. Data diversion identified.
What the hell is this place? Enemies up ahead!
That at maximum.
Everyone alright?
Neutralized. Initiate emergency protocols. Assault. Insufficient output. Go.
See that?
Warning. Acquired. Threats detected.
Damn it!
Charge complete.
Raymond, would you mind telling me where it was you have been?
Threat detected ahead. Item obtained. Insufficiency acquired.
Captain Raymond, glad to find you unharmed. Enemy spotted.
Acquired.
To learn from our foes' dark.
Are you well? We should try and stick together now.
say we've seen just about everything. Better head back to that new spot that just opened up.
No! How can this be? Mother! Mother, please, no!
Gerard.
Father! Why have the Semiomancers from Osirius not come?
Times are grave, my boy. They are beset by the rot, much as we are.
But she herself is Osirian!
Gerard! Even as we speak, many of our own people suffer this very same affliction. Tatiana is but one of many.
Mother...
Whose voice was that just now? Are we back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time.
This should do it!
Left unfulfilled.
Initiate emergency protocol.
Combat protocols.
Prep for engagement. Run away. All together, that's over with.
Not without reward.
Enemies dead ahead.
Neutralized. Enemy leader has been eradicated.
There you are. It relieves me to see you all well.
Oh, thank goodness! I thought I'd never see you again!
Glad we all seem to have found each other again.
Where had you taken off for? You had me searching.
Let me take over.
I'd say I've picked this place clean. Something's got to have opened up somewhere.
Oh, truly now, a newborn princess?
A child born to us late. My aides seem to have taken quite the liking to her. Perhaps more than I.
Surely it is fate. At 6 years junior to my son, they will be the same age apart as Tatiana and myself. Would you see them brought together for both our nations?
She is still yet but a babe. What kind of father offers his daughter's hand so soon after birth?
We are not only fathers, but rulers. We must strive to ensure the peace we now enjoy will last. My offer stands. Please do think on it.
If this is all deep inside his consciousness, maybe it's some kind of memory or something. Are we back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time. Say we've seen just about everything. Better head back to that new spot that just opened up. Say we've seen just about everything. Better head back to that new spot that just opened up. Leave it to me. Say we've seen just about everything. Better head back to that new spot that just opened up. Enemies up ahead! Remington? What's he doing here?
This is part of the case from physical apparitions from the depths of Bulldor's consciousness.
What I'm hearing is, kick some butt to move on.
Batting ready.
I stand ready. Fury unleashed.
Batting at maximum.
Feast your eyes upon this. There is no recourse from pursuit of it, not without.
We back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time. I'd say we've seen just about everything. Better head back to that new spot that just opened up.
Charge complete.
Prep for engagement! How about that?
Insufficient rarity acquired.
Another day. Enemies up ahead!
Warning. Energy rarity acquired.
See that?
Quest
Stay down.
Pursuit of it, not without.
Directed to insufficient rarity.
Doesn't seem like there's any way out from here. There must be something I'm missing.
They don't look like friends.
We back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time. We back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time. Watch this!
Another day. The pursuit of it, not without reward.
We back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time. Say I've picked this place clean. Something's got to have opened up somewhere.
Ray! Oh, thank goodness I have found you.
Scorpia. Precisely, Your Majesty. On our homeworld, many use this power to overcome their sickness and ailments. Soon we may overcome the frailty of age itself.
Yet still, you were forced to flee here from your land, yes?
Only by those who seek to use Scorpia might for their wicked schemes. Consider, if you would, that there are countless worlds beyond this one with the same power we command. Should the peoples of these worlds move on your own, the Veil Empire will be helpless to hold them at bay.
Gaston? So this is how they remembers it.
Being a hero runs in the family! Juma! Bringing out the big guns!
Cannot attain perfection. The pursuit of it, not without reward.
path to me.
Dearest Tatiana, what would you have me do? Their technology and might is unquestionable. But how do I know they speak the truth? Know they have lived as they say? Would you have grown angry with me for even offering such strangers my consideration? Or would you find their tales intriguing and urge me on? Oh, Tatiana. Why did you have to leave me? Oh, I miss you so.
Belange? Please tell me he's not the real deal. What's this?
Execute blindside move.
My time has come. Has it?
I shall see to this. We are like to find Buldor himself ahead. Make sure we are quite ready, Ray.
Don't worry, we got this. Time to finish this fight for good.
I was certain you would come.
Buldor.
Buldor. You've lost yourself in your twisted dreams of what the Scorpium might offer you. Take a good hard look at yourself now. Do you still see one of the humanoids you wanted to save?
Humanoid? Of course not. The power the Scorpium possess is divine. In joining them, I am now closer to a god than mortal.
Our kind and the Scorpium are but life by different forms. None of us living can claim ourselves gods.
And there is no need for any of you to be. My only desire is for you to join us and live your lives in a whole new world, one free of sickness and conflict. As Emperor of Vale, it is my duty to lead my people to peace. And in becoming the Scorpium's god, I can finally fulfill my duty.
Your current existence is no different from an android like myself. Constructed by humans, given life through technology, we will never be gods.
Listen to yourself. Are the gods of history not but man-made creations? Then surely you would agree that the most godlike among us now is either you or myself.
You're a paltry excuse for one. Man cloaks himself in knowledge and power taken from others and mistakes himself an idol. You are just one of many who litter the pages of our history.
Yes, correct. And even with all the technological advancements we've seen, your story is quite common.
History itself will determine my divine status. Once the whole universe is one with the Scorpium, we shall be omnipotent. We shall become God.
Well, it'll be impossible for you to become one, since we're here to make sure that never happens.
The universe needs not such a deity. If there is anything divine in this world, it is but the flame of life inside of all of us.
Mortal life has always feared the unknown. A fear of the divine is only natural.
Yet fear you will not find in us, nor a thought spared for the desecration you speak of.
No god saved me. My salvation is owed to the Scorpion, who gave me this form. They are nestled beside my own soul in this mortal shell. Try as you may, you can never replace them.
We're not going to get anywhere arguing about this. Are we, Boldor?
At last, a sentiment I find agreement with.
As mortals, we stand more powerful than the god you claim to be.
Princess Leticia, it is precisely that fiery spirit of yours which Scorpium so desperately needs. Join me, my new daughter.
Detecting incoming attack.
Time has come for you to learn your place. Behold, the infinite power of a god! The Scorpion way is to seek the evolution.
You must remain determined and unwavering. A hardened resolve itself.
You say that like it's easy. It's not like we can just wield sheer will like a sword and stab him.
Preposterous! What could you lowly mortals ever hope to do? With my power as a god, I could bring endless bliss to all life in this world, to all life in the universe! With such power, I will not, must not be beat.
You are Boldor Ilvale. Man, not god.
I am.
How could one possibly know happiness in a world without sorrow to temper it? A world forged from single-minded devotion is ultimately the same as one empty of all.
No, stop that. Stare not at me with those eyes, mortal.
Boldor!
I will not be eradicated. I cannot be. I alone am destined to be your new god and leader.
Behind me, now.
Enough! No more of this! I will not be defeated here! I refuse!
What's going on?
Boldor's will endures and refuses to be erased. Should he continue to resist in this way, his virtual realm will be obliterated with all in it.
Boldor! Cease this at once! The battle is over!
Words are useless. I will do what is needed.
Please, no! My universe yet needs me!
Here we part.
What?
No!
I am unable to maintain your consciousness in this space any longer. With what power I have left, I will see you returned safely.
But what's gonna happen to you?
You possess the potential to both understand the Scorpion and guide them to an enlightened future. Through you, may the seeds of all evolutionary paths for life be sown. I place my faith in you.
Understood. Rest assured.
Ray, at your side, I found faith in the future coexistence between Scorpion and organic life. I thank you.
Duma! No!
My investigation is at its end.
Is it all over now?
I am inclined to believe it only just begins.
I would agree.
Thank you, Duma.
We are to be a protectorate, then?
Yes. As I mentioned before, Aster 4's prolonged contact with more advanced civilizations categorized it as a protectorate of the Pangalactic Federation.
Are we to be subjected to surveillance by an ambassador?
No, nothing quite as direct as that. Aster will remain under observation to prevent any unnecessary interaction with advanced civilizations until it reaches a certain threshold.
Pretty imperious, aren't you? Was that not where the Federation's faults originally lie?
Guess some things are hard to change. And though it might not exactly be compensation, all of you who have been subject to intense intervention now have the option to travel to any Federation system to live or study.
Studying on a different planet. I must say, I don't hate the thought. Right?
Agreed. But I must refuse. I vowed to attend to tasks on this planet using mine own strength. I've had lesson enough as to the consequences of progression that was acquired through the power of others.
That's true. If I studied medical science at such an advanced level, I'm pretty sure I could save lives all across the universe. But first and foremost, I want to treat the suffering people of this world with my own hands and using our own techniques.
Our journey into the stars must be one born of our own volition. Only then will we find ourselves on equal ground with you and yours.
I see. You know, you're probably right.
Does the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact restrict us from assembling together like this? Is this the last time we'll ever see one another?
Well, I can't speak for Marielle, but Elena and I aren't bound by Federation laws. We can come and go whenever we want.
Vir will play a critical role in the Federation's investigation of the Scorpium for sure. Which means there will be times when we will need to contact Colonel Valange and Lieutenant Lola here on Aster. Which should mean that I can see all of you again, so long as I avoid contact with anyone else.
That is news I am relieved to hear. Gathering together is the best way for me to share in the experiences of my non-Scorpion companions.
Yeah, I mean, if it were up to me, I'd set up a branch of Lawrence Logistics right here in Osarius, and that would let us see as much or as little of each other as we could ever want.
Now is a time for restraint. Surely, the events here have opened your eyes to the importance of the Federation's Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact.
Yeah, I get it. But come on, you gotta at least see how hard that is on a personal level. Don't be so uptight.
I say this with respect to the positions of both Elena and Marielle. But, from my own view, I fail to find fault in Raymond's suggestion.
Wow, Albie. Can't say I expected that coming from you.
Spare me. I simply speak for us all.
I wonder if my ancestors also felt the same way long ago.
Worry not. We have a tendency to be fine, after all.
You know, you're a lot more carefree now than you were before.
For that, I know who to thank.
Oh my, who could that be? Did we have someone irresponsible like that around?
Oh yes. At hand, I might say.
Oh yeah? Well... we both got jobs to do, right?
More than I care for, indeed.
If only some god would show up and free us all from the burdens of work life so we could just kick back and have fun.
Says the man bound to place his burdens on the shoulders of poor Chloe and Elena.
Hey, I've become crazy capable after all this. I'm sure they feel like they can just relax and enjoy the ride.
You are free to believe whatever you want.
Ray?
Okay, let's leave it at that.
Ray, this is the Aldous. We're now in geostationary orbit.
Copy that. Yep, best get going before this turns into another pick-on Ray fest.
It does seem about time.
This is Raymond for the Aldous. Commence transfer.
.583. An unprecedented crisis for the Pangalactic Federation was resolved with the cooperation of the planets Vergold and Aster IV. However, the corruption which plagued the highest levels of Federation leadership continues to leave its mark on the organization. Amidst growing calls from Federation captains, my grandfather, Emerson T. Kenny, was assigned as interim commander of the Federation fleet. A retired military man, he refused at first, but after much pushback, he took the reins to lead the Federation from its worst crisis yet. Through these troubled events, I've come to question the Federation's purpose in this galaxy, as well as my own function as one of its officers. But I choose to believe that its cause is still just. We must ensure a future of peace. Pangalactic Federation Lieutenant Mariel L. Kenny.
The events that unfolded spanned numerous star systems, though their sovereign was defeated. Remnants of the centralist Scorpium and their invasive measures still remained. Those among the Pangalactic Federation who aligned with the Scorpium cause were on the run, but still retained their influence. To combat both these foes, my partner Elena, armed with data saved from Duma's survey, helped us hit the Scorpium network from their own colony. Duma's experiences and noble ideology had a profound impact on the network, and saw the remaining Centralists quickly weakened. And while everything might still be far from wrapped up, it shouldn't be too long now until the Scorpium find themselves on the right track. My hope now is that the Pangalactic Federation might find its way too. Captain of the Lawrence logistics ship, the Aldous, Raymond Lawrence. Yeah, sorry for the holdup.
Raymond, you're late and it ain't fashionable. The big shots have all been seated for at least an hour now. You're meeting with the Federation emissary. Take this a little more seriously.
It's not like any of this is on the books anyway, right? Got news for you, the planet Oria's not gonna join the Federation. I'm guessing this is all just so they can tell Verguld to back off without rocking the boat. Which means there's no point in taking all this stuff they set up that seriously. So I figured I'd keep them waiting in anticipation.
You ass. You're really using that as an excuse for running late?
Too much, Dad? Be honest.
Doesn't matter either way. You were always gonna get put before the firing squad in these negotiations from the get-go. Don't worry about it. Me and your brother will do whatever we can on our end to make you look good. So, if you say showing up late was part of the plan, then part of the plan it is. Sound good?
Sounds good. The Federation's too big to just change overnight, even after, you know, all that happened out there. But I'd say this has made it plain and clear that they ain't in charge of the universe. I mean, they don't get to call all the shots out here anymore. And this here is just one of the ways we're gonna teach them that lesson.
Say as much from the start then. You stress me out way too much.
Sorry, man. Today, the Lawrence family is about to save another planet from the dirty hands of the feds.